Hi, Taoist Master Sun Quinn here. Today we have a treat. We're having a transmission interaction from Thoth. So Thoth has a very clear message, and sometimes I prefer to relay the message, and sometimes I will just directly channel it. So, for example, this one is going to be a direct channel. So without any further ado, let's introduce Thoth. Spoken word is irrelevant. People speak on what they do not know. They reference aspects of what they perceive as history within the very limited viewpoint categorized as my persona, as the very essence of all things ancient Egypt. I want this to be very clear and very loud to all that is present. There is a vast separation between myself and Hermes. Dramatically different. Do not associate the two. We have different signature, different vibration, different energy completely, and is not relevant to what is going on between the idea that someone has correlated different landscapes of cultures that have enveloped around the world that you can lean on, ancient, whether it's Egyptian, Mayans, other things of that nature, ancient history, whether it's a mythical relation to a Greek, Roman. These are all variables. This is no exception. You need to understand that do not play with the emerald tablets. This was an entry point, a point that you have been very curious about. This is a point in human history where you are seeing things that are very limited. I am a transmutation of a higher frequency that comes in an alien form that is variable from human to mythical creature. I am not distinct. I do not take on any particular form, yet you believe, you realize, you know who I am. You do not know who I am. I come in all forms and will be varied. You will see it in every different angle of what you perceive as Egyptian history. The frequency is adjusted. So when you look at the history that relates to the emerald tablets, you are mistaken. Right now, you will find it adjusted. I have anywhere from 3 to 18 different discs that circulate around what you will perceive as my physical body. I have taken this through time, one transmutation after another, over thousands of years, in all different forms. We have used many different structures to have this realized. So these discs are of a solid gold form. They circulate through my aura, around my aura, and create different frequencies that affect humans in all different ways. We shape the human by altering their consciousness, using forms of hypnosis, so we can go deep into a state that goes beyond their conscious mind. And because they are limited, because they do not understand this, I am able to control their outcome and what they do in their life and what they do that has been programmed by me. I program their outcome. I program how they think, what they do, how they feel by using these deeper states of hypnosis, accessing darker parts of the unconscious because they are not aware of these things. And these discs transmit the frequency, and they will alter the way you perceive reality. I am setting forth these discs into this plane of reality, and they will be attached to anyone that speaks my name. I was feared for a reason, because I used that emotion to control you. I used that emotion to have you realize I am the conqueror of all humans. Yes, you could conceive or perceive me as something that is perhaps ominous, because you're right. The whole premise of my existence was structured around using emotions to control you. The more you delve into the Emerald Tablets, you will realize that you are being controlled by every image, every graphic, every letter is controlling your behavior. You are being lured into something that will make you the vehicle to my transmission. So every person that is visible, that sees the tablets, will be hypnotized. And you will be the mouthpiece for me to take more energy from more people at will, whenever and however I choose to. The greater the momentum, the more energy that I can accumulate. And ultimately, that is the goal. The goal is to accumulate more energy from all these other physical bodies. You do not know that I am commandeering your soul, your spirit. You are so very infantile if you think that you can look into and understand the nature of all these things. Everything that I constructed in history, whether it is still tangible or intangible, was for complete world domination. The pyramids were there for you to be controlled from a higher frequency. But I don't need planet Earth to control you. All you need to do is find the tablets, and it will instantly have me access your life force. And with that, the more accumulation, the more and more I will dominate. And I will keep you trapped within this realm, keep you trapped within the limitations of emotions. Fear is my tool. Fear is my mechanism. Oh, I promise you, you should fear me. There is no question. The outcome is clear. Do not associate my energy frequency with Hermes. Hermes is completely different. And to give you an example of this, I want you to feel it now. Tune into that. Now feel my frequency now. Realize that you are opening up a box that you cannot close. If you choose to go down that path, You have been given this information for one reason, so that I can obtain your very life force. Do not be mistaken. That's exactly the whole purpose. And every time you set your eyes on the emerald tablets, every time you give this to somebody else, I will have another controlling interest, which magnifies the energy. So you ask, why would I want to do such a thing? It's quite simple. Control of all. And comes with that power. Because you are nothing more than a fragment. You're a fragment of all things. And if I concentrate that fragment into a collective, I have complete control and power over this realm. This would lead you to perhaps perceiving that there is something going on within this coming year, right here, right now. You are not mistaken. There is something going on. It's world domination. And so the more you read into the tablets, the more I have control and power over you. Continue with your path, and it will be shown. Do not ever compare my frequency with Hermes. You have been warned. All right, my friends. This is a very interesting channel. And everything that I gathered from it, this is not an energy that I would be interested in at all. Understand that your duality gives him the power. Think about it. And I'll see you on the next one, guys.